everybody to my first tutorial, and today I'll just be showing you how I lay down a quick and dirty hip-hop drum track with a little boom bap. I'm using COCKOS Reaper. Check the link down below so you can get the current version of that. So today we're just going to be using 3 wave samples. I have a hat, a kick, and a snare. That's all we're going to use to drive our initial rhythm. So we're just going to use these 3. And the first thing I want to explain, I'm using a tempo of 96. You can use whatever tempo you desire. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to turn on the metronome for just a second here just to explain how I get to where I'm going to go. So first thing here, so you can see, okay, we can see our measures. Let's see, where's my hi-hat? Right here. So here's my hi-hat. I'm going to solo this. You hear that? Click, ding, ping, 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 ping. You see that? Now, you can see the bar. You may not be able to see the bar scroll fast enough, but every one of those clicks, we're going to put a sound wave of the hi-hat. Right? Let's check it out. So, yeah, this was the second one. Do you see that? Back it up. Okay, so we're just going to control, click, and drag. And let's listen. Is that sounding like something? You should be able to hear where this is going right now. So we're just going to copy that same pattern all the way through. See that right there? Let's listen. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to set my loop here so I'm not all over the place. Okay, got my loop set. Let me turn the loop on. Oh, it's already on. Listen. Alright, so now we have our hi-hat loop. That took all of about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So now that we have that, I'm going to turn off the metronome. We don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and add the snare in here. Okay, so the snare goes on the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. So we don't even need to look at this. I can just drag this over to the 2. So let me open this up a little bit so I can see the lines a little bit better. Okay, so let's play it and listen to where the 2 is going to go based on the click on the time signature. 1 and 2 right there. So right here, let's see that. Am I going too fast? You can have to rewind. Check it out. So the next one's going to be on the 4. And so far, we haven't even decided what we want to have as a drum track. This is all basically, I know which one to call it, spec. Something like that. So this one's going on 2 and 4. And we're not playing anything. Let me open this up a little bit. We're just putting the hi-hat and the snare where they're going to be. It's like science almost. So, see here. Sometimes, yeah. See, now let's listen. Okay, nice and clean. All right, moving on. We're going to go to the kick here. Now, you should be able to hear kind of drum track that you want to go with. Check it out. Okay, feeling me so far? I'm going to open this up a little bit just so I can get it to the first, maybe 2 bars here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click and drag, let's say 3, 4 of these drum tracks over. I'm not even concerned with what it's going to sound like. I just want to get a couple of beats in there, and we're just going to adjust them. I'm going to show you how you use these grid lines with the hi-hat and the snare. Here, in between where you can see where you want to put your waveform. And it'd be real easy to get your boom bap that you want. So let's say 4. I'm going to drag 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 4. I didn't put them anywhere specific. I just dragged them over because I just wanted to, put them somewhere. And now we're going to adjust each one of these as we see fit for the first couple of bars, because I just like to get like one bar kind of tight, and then I just copy and paste to the rest of them to the rest of them for the speed purpose. So let's just take a listen. Okay, so what's working and what isn't is all we need to focus on right now. So I don't know, let's just move, let's go here, let's go here, let's try that. That one needs to be moved over a little bit more. So that first bar is pretty straightforward. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use that. Sounds good. We're just gonna go with that. And these are, this bar right here, this is the one. It's just gonna go on the one on each one of these. And we're still not, there we go, one. Now let's listen. No quantizing. This is just nice, clean, and tight. And from here, you can even, all I have to do is just add a little bit more. So I'm not even placing these anywhere specific. I'm just dropping them and then moving them as I see fit. And that actually worked. I just got lucky. But all right, folks, thanks for watching this tutorial. This was my first one. I hope you got something out of it. I like to share knowledge whenever possible. Next video, part 2 of this one, I'm going to show how to take the 3 samples, the hi-hat, the kick drum, and the snare, and beef them up a little bit. Also, don't forget to subscribe. More videos to come. And also down below in the link description, you'll find COCKOS Reaper. Check that out, see if that's a program that you might want to use. It's what I use here. And also the other link is to my SoundClick. There's about 5 or 6 songs there. All of them were made using this format that I used here, and all of them were made using COCKOS Reaper. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.